Hi, it's wonderful that you are there. Welcome to my questions on Tuesday video. So I just did this video in German, but maybe you can speak German very good, so I'm gonna have to do it in English because this video is gonna blow your mind. If you are pursuing a career in surgery or you are currently a resident in surgery, this video is gonna blow your mind. The video is about how to become great in surgery without operating as much as people who are operate as much like Indian surgeons or something like that. So I've got this wonderful question from a wonderful person. Honestly, I saw your video about why residents operate less in Germany and it was a little discouraging. Is there a way to make residency more productive experience? Does doing workshops help us get to operate as a resident? What can I do as a resident to stand out from the team? That's like the question that moved me for years. That's the question that I can remember sometimes I was chatting with other residents and I was saying, I've seen this surgeon and he operates like crazy. How can you operate that way? And one surgeon told me, these are surgeons from God. You can never reach this level. And I was like, inside of me, I was laughing. I thought, no, there is nobody, anything from God. It's all, you can learn it. Because I've read this like over and over from people who are successful. They tell you one thing, success leaves clues. You just have to find them. You just have to modulate and you have to succeed yourself. So, stop about the talking. I'm going to give you my tips or what I learned in the last years in surgery. My first tip is come prepared. Never come in the operating theater not prepared, not knowing what's going to be done. And my tips for it, I just said it in German, but I don't have a synonym for it in English, but do check 5 things before you go to the operation room. First, medical letters about the patient. Yeah, what's the patient? What are the diagnoses? What did the people write about it? If you didn't see the patient yourself, that's what I'm talking about. If you saw the patient yourself and did the examination and know everything, then it's wonderful. The problem is you operate sometimes on people you've never seen before. So you do your preparation. So you check that, and then you check sonography. For example, for people who do sonography, for us in vascular surgery, we do like duplex sonography. You check also for us in the vascular surgery, we do magnetic resonance imaging, MRIs. For you, maybe it's a CT or something else. Check these pictures, and then check also what do you call it in English? If the patient was operated before, like these, what did man write in these operations? Yeah, how did the operations go and what happened there? If you have such papers, and and at the end, check please the actual laboratory. How is the patient HB and the white blood cells count and everything else? Is everything okay? What medications does the patient take and what allergies does she or he has? So you come always prepared to the operation. That will give you a notch better as other people. The second thing is, so how do you become really great in surgery? You just do it every day. You just do it every day and then you become great. So if you can do it every day, what can you do to get better? What you can do is use the 1% method and start training every day for 5 or 10 minutes at your home. Train how to knot, surgical knots, train how to suture also, and train your hands every day, 5 to 10 minutes. But you have to do it every day, because unless you do it every day, the 1% method where you put 1% of 1% and then 1% and then you get the most outcome possible. It doesn't work if you don't do it every day. You have to do it every day. And then it works like a wonder for you. I've done like 2 videos on how I train. You can like look for them on my Instagram. You're gonna find them, one in English, one in German. You'll find them there. The third point is, I found that one of the bad things that kept me from reaching my potential in the operating theater is my thinking. When I'm assisting, I'm thinking, because I'm not like directly doing the things. And when I'm thinking, I'm not really doing the things. Do you relate? Can you relate? Like, we're working and I'm thinking, surgeon has done something, and I'm thinking, oh, that's not good. That's not really, I've seen something, somebody else do it better way. Or I'm thinking I could do it better. Or I'm thinking, why he's not giving me this operation? Or I'm thinking, oh, what I ate today was not good. So I'm thinking, I'm not really there. I'm not concentrated. I'm not working with, and I'm not anticipating the next step. And that is really, you can always spot a person who's not there, who's not 100% there. So how can you not think and work? I found that meditation helped me really good. And you don't have to do like 2 to 3 hours meditations or something like that. You just start with 5 minutes. You just sit 5 minutes, do nothing and listen to nothing, and just sit there and use the 1% method, 5 minutes every day for like a year or something like that. And you're gonna notice magic happening in your life in the operating theater. 5 minutes, nothing more. Just sit. Just sit for 5 minutes, do nothing. It's really not easy for us surgeons to sit 5 minutes and do nothing. We can do that, but there's nothing that we can't do. And when you do what you can't do, what will you be able to do? That's really amazing. And in the end, I've left the best for the end. As I read this in the book of Joe Dispenza, You Are the Placebo is the name of the book. It's a wonderful book. I can really recommend it. I was like, my head was like, poof, what an amazing idea. And why did nobody tell us about it? Well, not everybody knows of it. And there are some surgeons who are brilliant, who do that, but they don't know what's the name of it. And they can't tell you what they don't know what the name of it. The name of it is mental rehearsing. That's what Tiger Woods used, what Michael Jordan used, what many successful athletes use. And let me just explain. So, if you want to learn something new, something that you do with the hands or with your body, something physical, what happens in your brain? There are 2 nerve cells, and they use this nerve, what do you call it in English? They go some way, like from here to here. And if you go the same way every day, you build these connections, nerve connections. And with the time, that becomes your memory. And that's why with the time, sometimes you go like from your work to your house and you don't notice how did you come to your house, because your brain knows like everything, knows the way, knows where to go and how to drive and everything. And that's what you want to reach in surgery. But if you don't operate that much, how are you going to reach it? Well, the trick is your brain doesn't really know if you're doing it or just imagining that you're doing it. He doesn't know the difference. He can't tell the difference. So what can you do in the case of surgery? What do athletes do? You can close your eyes and imagine the whole operation you want to do, doing it yourself. I'm understanding the scope of this. This is huge. So you have laparoscopic cholecystectomy for tomorrow. You sit, you do it on your sofa with your eyes closed. If you master it there, you're gonna master it there. And this, you can do it like every day. You can train every day, and you build these nerve connections every day. And this, Tiger Woods says, I never hit a ball without imagining the whole thing in my head before I do it. One brilliant young surgeon told me that I asked him like, how do you like the decisions he makes, really amazing. Like, how do you make such a decision? I asked him, and he said, well, I don't make such decisions in the operating theater. I play the whole thing like a film before I go there, and I know if it goes right, I'll go right, left. If it goes left, I'll go right. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna do this, and I have everything played. So it doesn't take me time to think. I've already made my decisions. He didn't know what's the name of it, but that's mental rehearsing in action. That could be your ticket to greatness. I hope that this video helped you. Thanks a lot for the question. Please give me your feedback and tell me which tip did really surprise you, or which tip did you love and why. Write it in the comments or send me a message. I would love to read it. Thank you for being here. Until next week. Bye.